folks, as you can see, we're doing 7.23. Okay. A school has 100 lockers and 100 students. All lockers are closed on the first day of the school, okay? As the students enter, the first student, denoted S1, opens every locker. Then the second student, S2, begins with the second locker, denoted L2, and closes every other locker. Student S3 begins with the third locker and changes every third locker, closes it if it was open and opens it if it was closed. Student S4 begins with locker L4 and changes every fourth locker. Okay, student S5 starts with L5 and changes every fifth locker, and so on until student S100 changes L100. After all the students have passed through the building and changed the lockers, which lockers are open? Okay, write a program to find your answer and display all open lockers, locker numbers separated by exactly one space. Okay. Use an array of 100 Boolean elements, each of which indicates whether a locker is opened or closed. Initially, all lockers are closed. So we only require to display the open ones. Okay, so let me start by creating different methods. Public static void void create array. Boolean states. And then public static void display lockers. Okay, perhaps before I even mention other methods, I better take care of these ones here. Honestly speaking, I think these are the only methods you might wanna work with. But you know what? Let me just continue. We'll see along the way in case we need more methods. Okay, so is I less than or equals to states length I plus plus. I think this is freaking unnecessary. Why? By default, a Boolean array called states. Any Boolean array by default, it has elements with value false. Okay, so that's why you don't need to create an array. Okay, so what I probably need to do right now is to display lockers. Okay, to implement this method right here. Print list of all open lockers. Then I go to the next line. Again, there's absolutely nothing hard with this. Is I less than or equals to 100? So if states at I minus 1 it displays the answer of all locals separated by exactly one space. Okay, instead of seems like I'll simply have to go because you've gotta follow the requirements. For a moment I was thinking of displaying 10 of them per line, but then what is it do I want to display? Oh, I want to go L. Oops. I want to go L. Stands for local. I want to go L. This is what I want to display. There was freaking easy, wasn't it? Okay. I mean, so far so good. In fact, the reason why I had that count variable is because I thought I will be displaying 10 per lines, but then I realized that what they told us to do here is to display exactly, is to separate our elements by exactly one space. Okay, so now that I've created a state, it's time for me to deal with students. Okay, so I'll simply go once I calls what 1 student, you know what, let me call this student number so that it will be student number. So while student number is less than or equals to 100, student number plus plus. Now let's say if student number is equals to 1 or student number equal to 2, this is what I'll do. I'll just go and I equals to student number, starting from student number minus 1 is I less than states dot length. Again, this is one of those problems that you need to sit down with the pen and the paper in order to have a full understanding. Okay, I'll simply go states at I is equals to the negation of states at I. Now else so if our student number is neither 1 nor is it 2, then we do the following. I will create a variable called count, and another for loop here. In fact, I can copy the exact thing we have there. You'll see in a moment why we need that count variable. I wanna go if count mode student number is equal to 0. Let's recall again, S3 student 3 will start from the third local and changes all the locals on the what? Let's read it through again. Begins with local and changes every third local. Yeah. Every third local starting from the one on local 3. Okay. So if this is the case, then we do that. And then what we will then do is to increment our count. Okay, once our loop is done, okay, the next thing after this loop finishes, you wanna display locals. Okay, display locals. Honestly, you guys, this is gonna be the last exercise for the day. I mean, for now, I'll see. Maybe I'll take a nap, and then when I wake up, I'll then make more videos. Let's hit the run button and see what we get. What the F is going on? Where is our display locals method? I forgot putting I here. No wonder we have that. So these are our open locals. Again, I was thinking of displaying sample lines, but then come on, you guys know how to do that, so I might as well forget it. Besides, that's not what we were told to do. Now, was it? Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.